If you guys are on the carnivore diet, you have to stop. I'm going to give you a list of reasons why you need to stop right now. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Better Self community, to another video. Today, I've got a special video for you. I feel like I say that every single time, but I always mean it because I want to give you guys the most value possible. But this is a video that's based on the carnivore diet. I know there are so many people who are like adamant about the carnivore diet. Even the carnivore guy, Carnivore MD, has went back on it saying, look, I was wrong. I messed up. He made so much money off it. It was a marketing tool. Everyone thought it was going to be a great thing to do. All these high butter, high steak diets. And it's like, it causes so many issues because then you're adding salt, you're adding butter, and you're like, oh, it's okay because that's all I'm going to eat. It causes so many issues. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to begin the list of what it causes. One is nutrient deficiencies. You need to eat a more balanced diet. This causes so many issues, especially with your microbiome, because your body needs prebiotics and probiotics. And meat is basically just dead flesh. It doesn't really help anything. It just passes through. It can be decent for somebody who's on like a candida diet, anti-candida diet. And even then it causes issues because they're all delayed symptoms. So carnivore diet, not beneficial at all when it comes to your microbiome as well as nutrient diversity. The second reason is that with the high butter, the high salt intake, and the red meat in general, it causes higher cholesterol. And this carnivore MD guy was coming back with 500 cholesterol. That is insane. It is supposed to be, I believe, under 100 or right around that mark, and his is 5 times that. It's no wonder that it's a whole health issue. It's a heart attack waiting to happen. I promise you that. So you're hearing from other people that like keto or carnivore is great for you. It literally causes atherosclerosis, which means it's a hardening and a clogging of your arteries. So there's arteriosclerosis and atherosclerosis. I can't remember the exact difference of both, but one is clogging of the arteries and the other is a hardening of the arteries, which neither of them are good. You don't want either of them. Don't do the carnivore diet. When it comes to fruits and vegetables, they're so much better for your body. One, because they're loaded with enzymes, prebiotics, and probiotics, and this feeds your good bacteria. So when you're eating things like butter, red meat, all these other things, it can feed the bad bacteria, which can crowd out the good bacteria. So you want probiotics and prebiotics that feed that good bacteria, crowd out the bad bacteria, and give your microbiome a really good balance and a really healthy diversity. The third thing is this can cause significant boredom, and then in turn can cause binge eating and food eating disorders. This is a big problem when it comes to someone who's on like a mono meal diet or stick to one strict diet. If you're just eating meat, it's going to cause so many issues because you're going to start to crave other foods and your body's going to start to crave carbs. And then what are you going to do? You're going to go get a hamburger and fries and you're going to binge eat that. So then you're starting the binge eating process, which is going to cause so many issues for you. And then you're going to feel guilty and possibly lead to bulimic tendencies. So again, I'm not saying this to scare you guys. I'm saying because I've had clients in the past say like, I was so strict, I was so adamant about it. It was so bad for my mental health. One, because your microbiome and your mental health are one of one. And if you're not feeding those good bacteria with healthy foods, you're going to cause yourself big time issues, as well as a restrictive diet. Any restrictive diet is going to cause you problems because there's a lack of diversity. And when you have a lack of diversity, you start to long for these other foods. So you'll start to crave a chocolate bar, you'll start to crave carbs because your body needs to run on carbs. And this is going to cause you to have issues. You're going to start to binge eat and you're going to have multiple problems because of this. Again, I want to elaborate a little bit on the microbiome diversity because it's super critical and it's so massively important. You want to be feeding these good bacteria, and I know I'm circling back to it, but again, it matters so much when we are in a day and an age where mental health is such a big issue. So you want to be feeding and nourishing your microbiome that is leading to your direct mental health. So you want to have a good, diverse microbiome that's healthy, that's flourishing, where we're getting rid of the dysbiosis that immediately affects almost everything going on in your body, as well as your mental output, your brain fog, your mental health in general, and your overall happiness, because most of the serotonin that is made in your body is made up in your gut. They say upwards of 80% of it, and this directly correlates to how you feel. So if you have bad bacteria, if you have dysbiosis in the gut, it's going to affect the serotonin being produced, and that as well as the inflammation that's going on in your brain directly. I hope these tips help you guys. I hope if you're on the carnivore diet, you cut it out because it is not beneficial to you. It is not beneficial to the environment, And I promise that there are going to be delayed symptoms. Maybe at first you feel great. Initially, when you're starting the carnivore diet, you're cutting out all the other BS, the processed carbs. So yeah, initially you're going to feel better until your body really starts to shut down from it. So it's not beneficial. I can promise you that. I have had clients who have come off of it saying they felt so much better. I've had clients come to me saying they're sick from the diet. I have tried it myself and I have not enjoyed it whatsoever. So again, before I give you guys advice, I make sure that I have at least done it myself. I don't give advice. If I haven't done it, I don't give advice from speculation. I give advice from trial and error, and I guide you guys along accordingly. If you guys want more access to me and you don't want to be a paid coaching client just yet, you can join my free community. You get access to me. We get weekly live Q&As. You can ask as many questions as possible in the group, and you will find amazing people that will help you along your journey. So whether it's losing weight, whether it's being stagnant, stuck, brain fog, digestive issues, we help with all of that. Skin issues, you name it, we got it. So I'm also going to be posting a link to a 15-minute free discovery call. It's just a discovery call to see how you are doing, what you have going on, and how I can help alleviate those symptoms. That's all for today. I'm wishing you guys the best, and I'm always so thankful and grateful for all the love and support that you guys give. Until the next video, talk to you soon.